यन्मायावशवर्ति विश्वमखिलं ब्रह्मादिदेवासुरा यत्सत्त्वादमृषैव भाति सकलं रज्जौ यथा हेर्भ्रमः यत्पादप्लवमेकमेव हि भवाम्बोधे स्थितिर्षावताम् वन्देऽहं तमशेषकारणपरं रामाख्यमीशं हरिम्. Hari Om. In the last class we had seen Goswamiji doing Khala Vandana. Khala Vandana means he is bowing down to wicked people. But he says, I am doing this because I have a purpose. And that is, in our day-to-day life, when we look around, we see a lot of negativity sometimes. And we should know how to move towards our goal without being affected by negativity. Now, how to do that? Goswamiji is telling us we cannot do it by staying at the same level of the problem. We have to rise above the problem, with which we'll get a new perspective to look at the same situation. So right now Goswamiji wants to compose Ramcharitmanas. So he's praying to all people who are going to oppose his work. So he's just praying to them, saying, don't put too many obstacles. And the nature of Khala Purusha, when it is described, it is not to be judgmental about anybody, just to acknowledge that, but also know that how we should live our life. Because negativities and good qualities and bad qualities, it is said both of them lie in the same place. What is given strength, that personality blossoms forth. So that much we had seen last time. And after Doha number 4, we will directly look at the meaning. We chanted it last time, so we'll chant the one later. Hopefully we'll have time for that. So Goswamiji is now giving example after example just to elaborate this point. So first he says, from my side I have tried my best. मैं अपनी दिसी कीन हनी हो रहा तिन निज और न लाओ बभोरा. But from their side they will not leave any stone unturned. I know this fact. They will do everything to put obstacle in my work, and that is how they are. So he gives an example. He says, even if you take a crow and very nicely make it your pet and feed it only vegetarian food, give it nuts and all those other things, very healthy food if you give, the moment it is left from your house or anything, first thing it will go and eat meat. Means it won't change its behavior just because we have done something to it. Fed a lot of things that we want to feed it, it has not changed its original behavior. He's hinting us that we should not have wrong expectations from the world. Only place where we have control to change is ourselves, and that is the best place to work on. So he says to Khala Purusha that I don't have wrong expectations, I know this fact, but from my side what has to be done, I'm still doing it. He says now, Santa Purusha, the good people, and Khala, wicked people, both give sorrow. How is it? Bandhavu Santa Asajjana Charana. I bow down to both of them, Santa and Asajjana. Dukhaprada Ubhaya Beecha Kachu Bharana. Both of them are giving sorrow. How? One, when they leave, they give sorrow. The saintly people, when they leave, they give sorrow. And other ones, when they meet, Asanta or Dushta Purusha, when they meet, they give sorrow. So this he is saying, it is that I acknowledge this, but I am still doing Vandana to all of them. because I want my work to be accomplished. Then he says, Upajahi ek sanga jagamahi, jalaj joka jimi guna bilagahi. This was a point that we had seen earlier, that both these qualities are coming from the same place. Like he says, Jalaja means a lotus and Jonka means a leech. Both of them are found in the same water, right? In the lake only it is found. But if you take a lotus and bring it close to yourself, you will feel very nice with that fragrance and the tenderness of that. But you can't do the same way with that leech. It will just, stick on. So here there is one sutra which says, Samadarshanam is not Samavartanam. Samadarshanam means in our heart we don't have any kind of, ill feeling towards anybody. But when it comes to interacting with different kinds, it is that appropriately we should do vyavahara. So that is this line. That jalaja joka jimi guna bilagahi. He says, he gives other examples now where both these things are lying in the same place, good qualities and bad qualities. Now he is giving examples to show that good and bad things are always found together. Sudha sura sama sadhu asadu janaka eka jaga jaladi agadhu. During Samudra Manthana, when the ocean was churned, from that same ocean, Sudha also came. Sudha means nectar. And Sura also came, intoxicant. So, in the same way, sadhu qualities and asadhu qualities will be found in this entire creation. We have no control over that. But when it comes to us, we definitely have control over whether we want to strengthen sadhu qualities or asadhu qualities. Then he says, he's as though summarizing this topic, Goswamiji says, we have built our own personalities. Gradually, the thoughts that we gave importance to, they have formed our convictions, and that is what is making us what we are today. Bhala anabhala nija nija karatuti, lahata sujasa apaloka vibhuti. Everybody has earned their wealth. Now it depends whether it is good kind of wealth, means good qualities, or other kind, bad qualities. So we cannot blame anybody for what we are. And it's a good thing because we can take responsibility of our life. Right? Whenever we get that shubhecha, that this quality in me I have to change, it is said Bhagwan's grace is there on us. And he alone will help us to bring out the goodness which is there. And this we had seen last time is true even for a leader. One is bringing out goodness in us, and second is bringing out goodness in others. Whenever you see a sports team, that sports team has a captain, right? Team leader. And the team leader knows that certain player has certain weaknesses. But at the same time, that player has strength also. Now this captain's role is what? To make sure that everybody is playing at their best. He knows where to put which player so that they are at their best and they can bring out their good, strengths which are there. In the same way, we end up with groups no matter where we go. At home, at work, everywhere, we will end up where we are in a position where we have to work, with a team, where this quality that Goswamiji is pointing out, right? Helping others to discover goodness in them. That itself is a very good sadhana. An example is given, like it is said, charcoal when it burns, sometimes when the flame is about to go off, it is fully covered with ash. So that heat in that charcoal is not fully seen because it is covered with ash. In the same way, it is said, good qualities in us and also in people gets covered by negativities, just like that charcoal is covered with ash. So what is our role? To help discover that charcoal, its true nature, and also bring out that fire. Means good quality should emerge out from that particular charcoal. But actually, we are not doing any favor on anybody, because we realize that will help us live our life in a better way. Just as once that charcoal has become a fire, that will remove the heat from the body, right? We can benefit from that fire. In the same way, if there is pleasantness around, that environment will be very nice, very conducive for whatever, if it's at work, it will be conducive for achieving your targets. If it's at home and somebody is a sadhaka, that atmosphere will be conducive for doing our sadhana. So that is what Goswamiji is pointing out here, that both pairs of opposites are there. Then second line he says, Sudha Sudhakara Surasari Sadhu. Sudha means nectar. Opposite of that is in the next line. Garala means poison. So nectar and poison, both opposites. One is Sadhu Purusha, another is Asadhu. Qualities he is showing. Sudhakara means moon. That is nature of Sadhu Purusha. And Anala means fire. Getting very, very annoyed or angry at very small things. So he says that is the other kind. Surasari means Gangaji. And on the other side, there is Kalimala Sari Byadu. There is a river in Bihar, in Magadha, called as Kramanasa. Later also he will give that example, which is not considered to be very auspicious. Kramanasa means if you enter that river, all punya karma, they go away. So people who go to Gaya, it is said on the way you meet that river. But interestingly, it's a tributary of Gangaji only. So Goswamiji is pointing out both these pairs of opposites will be seen in this creation. Guna avaguna janata sab koi, jo jehi bhava nikate hi soi. Having known this, whatever we have chosen, that we will become. Okay, so we should not be surprised at anything that happens. Bhalo bhalai hi pailahi, lahi nichai hi nichu, sudha sarahya amarata, garala sarahya michu. He says good chooses good and the wicked will choose wicked qualities. Bad chooses bad, good chooses good. And the greatness of nectar is to make somebody immortal. Just like poisons, you can't say greatness, poison's role is to give out its effect. So he says poison's nature will be in that way and nectar's nature will be in its own way. Meaning what? Nobody will change unless they want to change. Nature of a person is the way it is. More we understand this fact, more peaceful we will be with ourselves. Right? That is this portion. Okay. So now we will chant after Doha number 5. Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. 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 Khala agha guna sadhu guna gaha, ubhaya apara udadhi avagaha. Tehi te kachu guna dosha bakhane, sangraha tyagana binu pahichane. भले उपोच सब विधि उपजाए, गनि गुण दोष वेद बिलगाए. कहि वेद इतिहास पुराना, विधि प्रपंच गुण अवगुण साना. दुख सुख पाप पुण्य दिन राति, साधु असाधु सुजाति कुजाति. दानवदेव ऊच अरुनीचु अमिय सुजीवनु माहेरुमीचु माया ब्रह्म जीव जगदीसा लक्ष्य लक्षिरंक अवनीसा काशी मग सुरसरी क्रमनासा मरुमारव मही देव गवासा सरगनरक अनुराग विरागा निगमागम गुण दोष विभागा जड़ चेतन गुण दोषमय विश्व कीन्ह करतार संत हंस गुण गहई पय परिहरि बारि विकार सियावर रामचंद्र की जय पवन सुत हनुमान की जय उमापति महादेव की जय बोलो भाई सब संतन की जय सद्गुरुनाथ महाराज की जय. I realized when you change the tune, you have to change the tune of that last Jai Jaikar also. So next time I'll practice that. So now Goswamiji is taking us further. He says, Khala agha aguna sadhu guna gaha, ubhaya apara udhadi avagaha. The glories of sadhu purusha and the qualities of wicked people, dushta, both are like ocean. But again, let me remind you, Goswamiji is saying, I am not describing that just for the sake of describing or putting anybody down. Why am I describing? Tehi te kachu guna dosha bakhane sangraha tyagana binu pahichane. Without knowing both the qualities, the good and the bad, I won't know what to pick and what to drop. That is why he's saying, I am distinguishing between both of these so that we know what we should pick and what we should drop. Bhale upocha sab vidhi upajaye, gani guna dosha beda bilagaye. He says, Brahmaji's creation is made up of both these pairs of opposites. So we should not be surprised. Why are we seeing things in this creation? Because he has given each person choice what they want to be, and some of them chose to be one way, some of them chose to be other way. But he says Vedas have made a distinction between them. Although creation is, between guna and dosha, Vedas have distinguished what is guna and what is dosha. Kahahi Veda itihasa purana vidhi prapanchu guna avaguna sana. Means this entire creation is made up of guna and avaguna. This is what all our Puranas and everything have been depicting for so long. So here there is one interesting point. What it means is, one is to recognize that there is guna and dosha. Second is to make sure that we are not dwelling on other people's dosha. Recognition is okay, but that should not lead into dwelling on that. Later in Ramcharitmanas, when Bhagwan meets Shabariji, he says this is one kind of devotion. Eighth kind of devotion is Athava Jatha Labha Santosha Sapanehu Nahi Dekhai Paradosha. This is out of Navada Bhakti, right? Eighth one, he says, not seeing defect in other people, that is, even in dream, not Sapanehu Nahi Dekhai Paradosha. Not seeing somebody else's defect, even in dream, he says that is one kind of devotion. Now, what it means is, we see things in dream which we have brooded upon in waking. So many things we see, right, in waking. Not everything comes in dream. Only things which we have paid more attention to, which we have, dwelt more upon, those things keep coming back in dream. So dosha darshanam, if we have dosha darshanam is not the one from sadhana panchakam, huh? Don't mix up both of them. This dosha is seeing negativity in others. That dosha darshanam, if it happens more, it is said even in dream we will have such kind of thoughts, meaning not to brood upon it even in waking state. So that is the reason why he is describing all these things. Now, how this creation is made up of pair of opposites, that he is describing in the next chaupai. He says, wherever there is dukkha, wherever there is sorrow, opposite of that is sukha. That is there. When there is papa, sin, there is merit also. Punya is there. Dinarati, when there is day, there is night. Both pairs of opposites. Sadhu, asadu. Sujati, kujati. Good background, not so good background. Good people and not so good people. Danava Deva, Asuras and Devas, they are there from so long. We should not be surprised if it is now. Ucha Aru Nichu. There is somebody who is higher and somebody who is lower. Amiya Sujivanu Maharu Michu. Amiya means Amruta and Visha. Both of them. Nectar and poison, both are opposites. Sujivana means good life. Maharu means, not a good life. Short span of life. Maya Brahma. Maya is, that which will delude us, and Brahma, which is the substratum of Maya. Both of them exist together. Jiva Jagadisa. Jiva is also there and Bhagwan is also there. One is Alpajna, another is Sarvajna. One knows little, another knows a lot, knows everything. So that pair of opposite he is pointing out. Lachi Alachi means wealth and poverty. That pair of opposite also we will see in creation. Ranka Avanisa. One who is, Ranka means one who is a beggar, and Avanisa means one who is a king. Both. Kasi Maga. Kashi means Tirtha Kshetra Kashi. Maga means a place in Bihar, Magadha, where it is said it's not auspicious. Because whatever reason might have been at that time, it was considered to be that. Surasari is Gangaji and Kramanasa is that river, which flows there, where people consider if you take a dip in that river, all punya karmas get washed away. But irony is, both of them are seen in that same place. On one side there is Gangaji, other side there is Kramanasa. Maru Marava. There is desert and there is fertile land that we see. Mahideva Gavasa. There are somebody who is, very noble person and somebody who is, very himsatmak pravritti. Himsatmak means can do violence, ahimsa. Saraga Naraka. There is heaven and there is hell. Anuraga Biraga. There is attachment that is seen, and in the same world we see Vairagya also. Now you see this quality within us also we can see. Attachment and Vairagya are not in two different people. They are in the same person. What we choose becomes predominant. Nigama Agama Guna Dosha Vibhaga. This division between Guna and Dosha has been done by Vedas. Jada Chetana Guna Doshamaya Biswakina Kartara. Bhagwan has done this rachana of this entire creation with this pair of opposites. There is another point here. In a world that is made up of Guna and Dosha, we can never expect it to be Nirdosha. Means what? Our priority for moksha should get strengthened with this kind of understanding also. If we are looking for something beyond this pair, right, good and bad, then there is only one thing, that is Bhagwan. Our question that Nachiketa asks, right, in Kathopanishad. Anyatra dharmat, anyatra adharmat. That is this one. Beyond guna and dosha, tell me something if there is something which is there. Now this question will come to somebody who has lot of guna, lot of sadguna. That mind will have a question. Now I have got this. Is there anything beyond? Okay, so that is what is being pointed here. But then Goswamiji says, what is the purpose? Santa hamsa guna gahahi paya parihari bari bikara. The purpose is for us to be like that hamsa bird. Hamsa is a swan which can distinguish between two things, milk and water. It is said, if it's given milk and water, it can distinguish. It might be a metaphor, but good metaphor. In the same way, we should know how to distinguish things. When it comes to dealing with the world, be accepting of this entire creation, because that is how it is. Bhagwan's creation, he has made it in that way. Let us not have wrong expectations from it. So this way we'll be able to deal with situations and move forward. Just like Goswamiji is praying that I have a goal now. I want to compose Ramcharitmanas. In that, may these things not become obstacles. Okay, so we'll stop here. And next one we will see in the next class. Now he's concluding this topic, but they were just some pointers on different aspects of Khalavandana. So if you can please share the screen, we'll chant Aganita Gunagana. Aganita Gunagana Bhushana Rama, Ashrita Vatsala Jaya Jaya Rama, Ayodhyavasi Sita Rama, Apad Bandhava Jaya Jaya Rama, Dasharatha Nandana Shri Rama, Dashamukha Mardana Jaya Jaya Rama, Kausalya Sukhavardhana Rama, Kamita Phalada Jaya Jaya Rama, Papa Vimochana Shri Rama, Pattabhirama Jaya Jaya Rama, Janaki Vallabha Sita Rama, Jaya Raghurama Jaya Sita Rama, Vanara Sevita Shri Rama, Varidhi Vandana Jaya Jaya Rama, Hanumat Pujita Sita Rama, Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama, Raghupati Raghava Raja Rama, Patita Pavana Sita Rama, Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama, Shri Ram Jaya Jaya Rama. Syavara Ramachandra ki Jai, Shri Sadgurunath Maharaj ki Jai.